The Fullback Protector, a sweet YA paranormal romance. The Smoky Hills Academy, Book 2. Written by Emma Wolfe, narrated by Liz Krane. Chapter 1. Grayson. The grass was soft under my paws as I kept time with Liam. He was a man on a mission, and there wasn't anything I could do to slow him down. Something had happened to him. Something inside of him had changed. I could feel it, but it wasn't my place to ask. He'd be forthcoming when he wanted to. I would follow him. He was my alpha. We slowed, and my ears perked. "What do you hear?" I asked, glancing over at him. One of the great things about being in a wolf pack, you can hear each other's thoughts. Well, if they let you. Apparently, Liam wasn't interested in cluing in his second-in-command. Liam glanced over at me with his eyes wide, then he tossed his head toward the north. Confused, I tipped my nose that way and paused. Then I smelled it. And heard it. Liquor and music. It was probably the bar a few miles away. By the time I looked back at Liam, he was gone. I growled and took off after him. It was frustrating sometimes being Liam's friend, and even more frustrating since Cora showed up. I'd never seen a girl bring Liam to his knees until I saw him with her. Then, memories of how I'd felt about Rose, how I still felt, flooded my mind. Liam had told me to move on. A relationship between a human and a wolf could never work. But that was before Cora. Before he'd found his fate. Now he understood the hell I'd been going through since the moment I'd walked away from Rose. The pain of forcing myself to stay away. The branches of bushes and low-hanging trees whipped at my face as I raced to catch up with Liam. A few seconds later, I stopped. Liam had changed back to human form and was crouched behind a tree. I quickly changed and moved to join him. I could feel his intensity as he stared at the small wooden building just a few yards away. I could hear the drunken laughter and smell the alcohol from where I stood. The fear of what lay inside those walls creeped up inside of me. I liked my life in Smoky Hills. My foster mom was kind and generous, nothing like the hell I'd left when I walked away from the mother pack 4 years ago, bringing my kid sister Brielle with me. We were finished with our parents. There was no need for me to walk into a bar only to come face to face.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?